Hello, I'm Dr. Ann Gillies, and this is Setting the Record Straight. Well, I didn't plan on doing another video so quickly, but I have to share some things that happened last week, the end of last week in our Parliament. As you know, I have been working diligently to oppose the conversion therapy ban in Canada, and this past week, the Liberal and the NDP governments voted together to vote down all amendments of the Conservative Party had brought forward that were designed to provide some protection for parents, for clinicians, for spiritual advisors regarding this draconian bill. Now, the Liberal government has also added their own amendment to make it even worse, and that is gender expression. So along with the fact that they have outlawed any kind of change therapy for those with same-sex orientation who have unwanted thoughts and attractions, they also are including anyone with gender identity or gender expression from receiving change allowing therapy. And this bill then goes on to say, and I'll read this, to change a person's sexual orientation, where did it go here, to heterosexual, to change a person's gender identity or gender expression to cisgender. Let me tell you that many people have changed. They have changed their thoughts, they have changed their behaviors, and those who have opted for a different gender identity, many have now in their 20s and 30s deep regrets and have wanted to change back. Of course, they are not able to go backwards and get the surgery reversed in a way that will give them what they had to start with. But this bill will mean that people such as myself, that parents as well, will also receive criminal charges if they try to help someone who does not want to continue the road that they're on. So let me just go down a little bit. It says here that it will criminalize any treatment or service that relates to the exploration or development of the personal identity without favoring any particular sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. So this sounds okay, if you're just looking at this, okay, so any treatment or service can be provided as long as we don't favor one particular way of being. But the problem with this is that it is throwing out biology out the window. And so if you were to suggest to someone who is really struggling with their gender expression, their gender identity, and are saying, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I really want just to go back to who I was before I started down this road, then that will be a criminal offense for anyone suggesting that that can even happen. So that means, even parents. And why that is, I'll tell you, because gender expression, which the Liberals have now added to this bill, is all-encompassing. Let me read to you what the Ontario Human Rights Commission says gender expression is. It's the way someone publicly expresses their gender. So, sex is over here now. We don't talk about biological sex. We talk about gender. So we express our gender through our behavior, through our outward appearance, the way we dress, our makeup, our hair, our language and voice. All of those things are called gender expression, as well as our chosen name and our pronouns. So if, for instance, a parent were to suggest to their little boy who comes downstairs dressed as a girl in the morning that maybe, George, how about you go back up and put your clothes on and take the girl clothes off because you're really not a girl, you're a boy. That will be a criminal offense according to this bill. It's going to be so extensive. Now, of course, they're saying it's only treatment or service, but where does that end? What does that mean? And already in Australia, we're seeing children removed this is my little girl. It's not a boy. He's not a boy. And that will not be allowed. So I'd like to leave you with good news, but I'm sorry, today's is bad news. And this is very bad news for parents, for pastors in churches, for those who are clinicians. And we have let this happen in our watch. Thanks for listening.